Proof that your Social Security statement doesn't have cost of living adjustments in it. I'm going to share this with you, my friends. This is, my man Steve sent this to me. It is freaking awesome. Awesome. This is why you got to follow this channel. This is the anti-fear mongering channel, because we share with you the proof and the truth. And we here at Heritage Wealth Planning can handle the truth. All right. So my man Steve writes in, keep up the good work. He says, here's proof that Social Security statements do not project cost of living adjustments. You go, Josh, in 2005, I received a copy of my benefit statement, which we'll share with you right now. So let's go look at his benefit statement, all right? And he's retracted everything, redacted, whatever. So what you'll see here is, he says now in 2005, he was 49 years old, he says. I was about your age back then. And he says, I turned 65 later this year, 2020. I only had income for, well, actually, let's see what this guy. So he says, if you continue to work, your full retirement age will be, your benefit will be $2,056 a month. If you continue to work and make the same amount of money you did previously. All right, so you're hearing that. So he's 49. He gets his copy in 2005. It says, if you continue working until your full retirement age, your payment will be about $2,056. And making the same amount of money he did back then, which was $87,000. That was back then's numbers, which is probably the max, all right? So they're saying, if you continue to make that kind of income, which is probably the max or pretty doggone close, until your full retirement age, another 17 years, your benefit will be $2,056 a month. All right. All right. So, and assumed you'll continue to work and make the same you did 2003 or 4, which, by the way, he said 2003 and 4 are number 2 in his overall index earnings. So this is based on his highest indexed earnings years. And they said, if you continue to make that kind of money, this will be your payment. However, I did not continue to work. I had some breaks in my income, or I made substantially less than when I did work before. So one would assume, if he did not follow your channel, Josh, my benefit would be less than the projected $2,056 that I got in 2005. Because he's saying, this 2005 statement says I will get $2,056 a month if I continue to make the high income, which is my number 2 indexed earnings ever made, until I turned 66. He goes, but then he said over the next 15 years, I did not. I had a lot of years where I didn't make anything, and substantially, even when the years I did work, substantially less than what that benefit was based on. All right. So he fast forward until 2009. The projected benefits are directly from my Social Security statement, which is right here. Whoa, wait a second. His payment would be about $29.10 a month. This is his statement as of 2019. Wait a second, Steve. You must have made a lot of money, right? Well, let's go down and we're going to see. Oh, no, he didn't. In 2018, 17, 2017, 17, 2016, 2000, 2011, 0, 2010. So you can see he only made any kind of money in 2014. Now, he did have a couple years of making good money. Remember, 87,000 is what we used before. So he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years of good earnings. Then he had basically 10 years of a couple years with nothing. $2,000. But not much. I mean, that's less than $10. That's less than minimum wage, 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 less than minimum wage. So only really 3 years of the next, 9 that he made even a little bit more above minimum wage. And yet, here he is, $29.10 a month. Why? Because of cost of living adjustments and the fact they're using his indexing numbers based on all these previous years of income. So what's happening here is this year and this year, probably 2014 to 15 are replacing some of these years up here. And I'm not going to run the numbers, but you could easily say, what's his top 35 years? Again, the $22,000 he made in 1979, 2009, that's going to be indexed for, significantly amount more than that. Certainly is going to be paid more than any of these years here. So he's got, I don't know, we got 1980, that's 10, that's 20, that's 30. So based on 1980, there's 32, 33, 31, 32, and then probably 3, 4, 5. There's his 35 years right there. I guarantee if he did a spreadsheet, we'd see that his top 35 years, these two will be there. This one won't that one won't. All these years won't be in here. But this one will, that one will, and that one will too. I guarantee it. Isn't that interesting? And yet his benefit, even though he made hardly any money for the last 10 years, is at $29.10, which is almost the max you can make, by the way. Even though in 2005 it said explicitly, you have earned enough, it said, if you continue to work until your full retirement age, making the same amount of money, all right? Right here, for 2005 and later, we assume you'll continue to work and make about the same you did in 2003 and 4, and we know for a fact he did not do that because we can see in his average wage base. 2003 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, he did in those 5 years, but then 2010 to 18, he did not, and yet his benefit is $29.10, which is $900 a month more than the projection from Social Security. My friends, there's no, that's it. What you're seeing right now, A, isn't indexed for inflation, and B, even though it says you have to make the same amount of money that you did this last 2 years, we don't know that to be true, as we can witness by Steve, because he had so many previous working years where the indexing dwarfed any kind of income he made the last 10. Now, he did point out, he goes, he did say, I thought this was pretty interesting. The law governing benefits, this is 2005, the law governing benefits may change because by 2035, the payroll taxes will be enough to pay only 80% of scheduled benefits. Well, now we know that the payroll taxes are, that's what it said in 2000. That's what it said in 2019. Now they're saying it'll pay only 71% of scheduled benefits. And then in 2005, it said the law governing benefits may change because by 2042, it'll only be able to pay 73%. So we have a significant decline in the solvency of Social Security for sure. I just think that's interesting. So thanks for sending that, Steve. That's a big deal. And I tell you, I hope you could just relax a little bit. Look at your statement. Make sure you understand your indexing numbers. Make sure you recognize the cost of living adjustments are not included. And rest easy. All right, we'll see you guys. Love to hear your comments on that. Thanks, Steve.